Global Dokkan schedule is looking pretty packed. How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We're back for another Dokkan battle video. In today's video, we're going to take a quick look at the global Dokkan timeline and go over kind of everything you can expect between now and Global Dokkan's 8-year anniversary, which at the time of me recording this video is about 5 days away. So I think it's a good time to start planning ahead. I know many of you in our previous video where I kind of overviewed some of the big banners coming up. Some of you guys were mentioning that you were thinking of skipping the 8th anniversary, so I wanted to kind of just go over, for those of you who are thinking about that, just kind of go over everything you can expect between now and Saiyan Day. So obviously in the next couple of days we have the start of the 8-year campaign. There's a lot going on. It's going to take us the whole month of July, but the big thing obviously is the 4 main banners, right? We have the 2 Dokkan Festival banners, which we've gone over time and time again, right? For the Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta and GT Goku, who have seen a tremendous increase in value with the new Tanabata unit, which we'll get to in a minute, and the Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta, right? Both these units are extremely good, extremely fun to use. I might do a quick preview showcase with them on the private server once I get, or on my JP account once I get that up and running again. But let me know if that's something you guys would be interested in seeing before the 8th anniversary banners drop. But obviously we have these guys in the part 2 of the campaign. We'll have the next big Carnival banner, which we haven't had since the STR plan to eradicate the Saiyans Goku. So this will be the first return of the Metal Cooler and the first return of the Bird Coup. So I can't honestly say that this is a big skip, because I mean, I feel like Bird Coup and Cooler are gonna return on Worldwide, but you never know, right? But these banners themselves are pretty good. Like, I mean, if you're somebody who is gonna plan on spending your stones during the 8th anniversary, and you end up picking up the GT Duo or the Z Duo, whichever you're after, I would throw your tickets maybe at these banners, right? There would be a good chance to maybe pick up the Kai Goku or some of the other good LRs on this banner. But that's what's coming up for the month of July. Following July, we are going to jump into this banner right here. Part of the Kale and Cauliflower celebration, we're going to get the Kale banner. This banner is not that great, but I am almost guaranteeing that it's going to have guaranteed featured step-ups. The August banner almost always has that, and if you're a pay-to-play, low-to-play player, this banner probably has a guaranteed featured ticket as well. So, I mean, it's not a half-bad banner. It's got Ginyu, it's got the ROF Blues, who I got, and it is the first return, and so far only return of Kid Goku, so that's definitely a plus. So there is that to consider, but that's what to expect for the month of August. The campaign in itself, since we already lost the part 2 to June, it's not really going to have all that much. It's pretty much just the Dokkan event, a new quest mode stage, and some returning EZAs. They did have the April Fool's stuff in here because it was approaching April Fool's when she came through. So yeah, we're gonna lose out on a lot for this campaign. There's not gonna be a whole lot here, but that's probably a good thing, because this will, well, we might get the World Tournament actually, but this campaign specifically is going to lead us into Worldwide. Now that's the next big campaign for us here on Global. So if you guys remember, part 1 of last year's campaign had the Dokkan Festival Cooler and the Carnival LR Goku, while the part 2 had these guys here, the AGL Super Saiyans and the Metal Cooler. And if we look at their banners, right, Cooler's banner looks very, very similar to the 7th anniversary banner, right? You have, right, Int LR Goku, who returned on the 7 banners. You have this guy, and then as far as LRs are concerned, right, the big LRs were all just previously on the 7th anniversary banners, and the same is true for the part 2, right? Did I put the part 2? Yes. right? All of these guys had just returned on the 7th anniversary banners as well. So it's likely to see the same thing during the 8th year anniversary as well. But the big step up, right? Looking at who they added to these banners, right? Looking here, this was the Golden Week unit, the Cell. This was the New Year's unit. This was previous Golden Week units, and this guy got an easy A. Looking at the Dokkan Fest banner on the other side, same thing. This guy got his easy A, this guy got his easy A, and they kind of just filled in, I guess, Goku's family, because if I guess he would have supported Birdku and they couldn't throw him on Birdku's banner. I really don't know why this Gohan's here, all things considered, but nonetheless, banner has a pretty standard formula, so we can expect this year on this banner to see, right, this will be, you know, Ant Namiku will be here, Cooler will be here, the 7th Annie LRs will be here. Pretty sure we'll see, actually no, if we move Cooler down, right, so we probably won't see Bootanks and Vegito on this banner, and they will be on the 8th anniversary banner, so, you know, consider that. But then the Golden Week units, so World Tournament Goku and Piccolo should return on the Part 1 and Part 2 Dokkan Festival banners. And then the New Year's units, right? That's the same for both. This is the part, and that's the Carnival banner right here, right? The New Year's units from the previous year were there. So New Year's units, that means Ultimate Gohan and Orange Piccolo should return on this banner as well. So worldwide banner is looking to be pretty stacked for this year. So, you know, those of you who are telling me, you know, I'm thinking of skipping for worldwide, you know, it's honestly not a bad banner to be skipping for. Just understand that, you know, you'll be waiting till December for the 8th anniversary LRs, but I wanted to show you what's coming out. There'll also be another Carnival LR. This could be any random assortment. We can't really picture anything from it because it's going to depend on who the featured LR is, right? But we can almost guarantee that Birdku will most likely be on it, and for JP, Kai Goku will probably be on it. And then Kid Gohan on the other one for whatever the Part 2 is, and Metal Cooler. I will say, though, there's a good chance Bulma will return on this. I think on the Part 2, right? If we look at the Part 2, where is it, right? Part 2 had Goku and Gohan on Global, who showed up in the Golden Week campaign last year. Whereas JP ended up having Kaioken Goku and Grade 8 Vegeta in this guy's slot and this guy's slot. So we may end up with a W on global by getting Bulma in one of these slots, hopefully. We'll have to see. So that's kind of what to expect for the worldwide campaign. And just know that aside from the banners themselves, the worldwide campaign is bringing about a huge amount of content. More than likely, there'll be social media campaigns to gather stones. There'll be your Dokkan Festival tickets for the worldwide tickets that we get every year. They'll probably do another LR special summon. Your Memorial Dragon stones, right? We'll have a bunch of new events, more than likely, maybe even a new red zone. But, you know, typically worldwide content, right? If we look at the amount of stones given, where, you know, like, you think, where is it? Where's the tally? Why did it go all the way down to the comments? I don't want that. Where's the tally here, right? There it is, right? So worldwide typically gives us over 1,000 stones, right? So you add that, like, let's say you spent everything trying to pull the 8th anniversary LRs, but you skip Kale and, you know, you skip worldwide for whatever reason, or, you know, you get lucky and you pull them early, you're still walking out with over 1,400 stones, right? Because Kale's celebration is still going to give us like 200 stones. That's the standard for a monthly celebration. So they'll find a way to fit 200 stones in there. So looking at that, right, you'd be walking away from worldwide with 1,400 stones, not even if you spent everything during 8th anniversary, or even if you come into this and end up spending everything, you'll be walking away with 1,400 stones. So just throwing that out there. So moving on from worldwide, the next big thing we need to contend with is the Dokkan Festival following that. Where is it? Here. This Cheer Up Everyone Super Dokkan campaign. This is the Dokkan Festival Turles campaign, which will have his banner, which is actually the return of Yamcha and Bardock together. So this will be a pretty good banner. Like other campaigns, there'll be quite a bit to do. Turles campaign, if they end up including Part 1 and Part 2, actually has a crap ton of content, right? There's a new DB story, a new Prime battle. We get the reawakening of the EZA. We get a new Clash. We get the EZA for the Go Bros. Heroes, we get new Super Battle Road, Chain Battle, new Story Mode. So there's actually a lot. And then all the stuff that comes in Part 2. You know, there's the Part 2 banner, which, you know, don't recommend you summon on, but it's there. Get a new Goku and Vegeta event missions. We get a new Super Strike for the AGL Super Strike Vegeta. We get a World Tournament, Pets on Battle, Super Battle Road, this new AoE event. There's a lot going on in this little side campaign. So this is a great recovery campaign for the month of this will be October for us over here on Global, right? Because September will take up worldwide. So this will be our October Dokkan Fest. And consider this on Global, at the end of this Dokkan Fest, there'll also be the Halloween event. So we'll get a new Halloween event. We'll get the Halloween special summon, which will return most of the big Dokkan Fest LRs. Or not Dokkan Fest. Well, maybe they'll throw some LRs this year, but most of the big Dokkan Fest from the years. So if you missed any of the Dokkan Fests this year, that banner is probably your best place to pull it, if not the Step Up banner, which, by the way, we will get to here in a minute. So definitely going to be a big one for recovering from worldwide. Moving on from there, the next big thing we're going to have is the Thank You celebration. Now, I am convinced, because nobody has really stood out to me as Thank You celebration worthy, unless the post Tanabata Dokkan Fest ends up being something hype. As of right now, I think the Dokkan Fest for the November campaign is going to be this guy. And I did mention this in my other video, right? This guy will take up the Dokkan Fest LR slot for the Thank You celebration. And we've done that in the past. Dokkan Festival LR Gogeta, right? The transforming one. They were the Thank You celebration. So I could see them doing that again this year. Instead of putting this guy in the December slot. Now, you know, there isn't much to go on the campaign, right? There's a lot in Part 1, but the campaign's not done. So there's not much to go on there other than what they've shown so far in Part 1. And I do think they're still hiding some stuff, but know that that will probably constitute November. December will be whatever the December Dokkan Fest is, which will probably be JP's October Dokkan Fest. That'll end up being our December Dokkan Fest. And then halfway through December, we will get this banner here, which is a Divine Dragon Carnival. Usually around Christmas time, we get this double raids banner. Now, we don't know who it is. It will probably be whoever the Part 2 LR for this guy's campaign is. So there'll be about a month difference between that. And his Part 2 LR will be I'm guessing Dokkan Festival, or not Dokkan Fest, Carnival LR Baby. Now, between these two banners, though, there is something that I want to talk about. The Super Dragon Ball Heroes crossover campaign. At the end of November, this will be happening. And if you're somebody who's considering Heroes, this may be something you want to save for, especially if you plan on going in for the full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku. You know, last year we got the Limit Breakers full power Super Saiyan 4s, and they work really fun with that full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku, as you saw. So we could get something similar this year, right? We're in line for a, you know, Kaioken Grade 8, the Kaioken Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, or possibly we may finally get Limit Breaker Vegito. Who knows? But if Heroes is your thing, that'll be between this guy and whatever the December banner is, including this guy. Following this banner, on Christmas Day, we will get, let's see, can I find the campaign here? I might have closed it out. Let's see here. Yeah, I did. Okay, so where is it? Over here. All right, so let's go here, the Tanabata campaign. Right, so if we look at the Tanabata campaign, on December 25th, Christmas basically, is usually when we get this banner, although I think last year it dropped a little early. But we'll get the Tanabata banner here, which is a Dokkan Festival banner that you can use thank you tickets for in order to pick up possibly the 8-year anniversary LRs. This will be their first return. So this is in December. I don't know that it's the best value, right? This banner, we don't know what's on it yet, but typically it's something like 20 featured units, which makes it pretty hard to pull a unit you want. My first year playing the game, I think I summoned on this banner trying to get STR Go Cheetah. I think I ended up picking up one copy, but it took a lot to get that one copy. So I don't know that it's necessarily the best value, but who knows? Maybe you'll get lucky. But I just want to let you know that'll be on December 25th. And then following that, on New Year's Eve, we will get the New Year's Step Up banner. On New Year's Eve, we always get this banner drop. It's a Step Up banner, which basically guarantees you an LR. Now, last year, it guaranteed you 2 LRs. Who knows how it might change this year, but basically, first step is an extreme class, extreme and super class EZA leader. The second step is a guaranteed LR, usually from the older set. The third step last year was the 2022 Dokkan festivals, and the fourth step was the 2021 Dokkan festivals were the third step. The fourth step was the 2022 Dokkan festivals, and then the fourth step was guaranteed LR, which was pretty much all the way up to the 8th anniversary LRs. Now on JP, it was all the way up to, if I'm not mistaken, it was all the way up to Golden Frieza, which was the LR after Goku and Gohan on JP. So definitely gonna be a good banner. So this will probably be up to the 8th anniversary. Yeah, it'll be up to, oh wait, no, because this year they're Carnival LRs, aren't they? This could be interesting how the step up works. More than likely it'll be up to Bulma then, if that's the case. Or possibly even Super Buu. Yeah, because Goku and Piccolo are on here. So actually it'll be up to Super Buu on Global. So we'll have a chance to pick those guys up. So there is that to consider. If you're somebody who's saving post worldwide, you may want to make sure you have at least 200 stones set aside so you can do all the steps on this. I think it's 600 stones to do all 3 rounds. If you've been playing for a while, I don't necessarily think it's a great idea to go all 3 rounds, but you know, you do you. And then following that, we'll get the New Year's campaign. Now, last year's New Year's campaign was Superhero Celebration, which brought us the Dokkan Festival LR, Orange Piccolo, and are they here? Is it going to show them? Where's the banners here? I just wanted to show the quick banner image. No, they're just going to hide. Alright, no, it's not showing the banners for some reason. That's so weird. Alright, well, either way, we got the Orange Piccolo and the Beast Gohan for this celebration. So there's a good chance we're going to get something big, possibly even another New Year's LR once again this year. So something to keep in mind. Then following that, we will have the next Dokkan Festival. Who knows what that is? We don't know what that is just yet, but it'll be more than likely whoever the November Dokkan Fest is for JP. That'll be who we get here. Then after that is this banner here, the Saiyan Day banner. This is the last big banner before we sort of get back into anniversary saving mode on Global Dokkan, right? This final Saiyan Day banner will return that full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku. It will have the Vegeta and Trunks, and it will return the God Goku, who will probably also be on that Halloween banner that I mentioned, as well as the New Year step-ups. But this is kind of the last big banner before most people enter anniversary savings mode. So those of you thinking about the Super Saiyan full power, the full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku, this is his return. It's only 2 short months after his initial banner, because they always return on Saiyan Day. This is one of the few advantages to the global schedule. So if you end up getting shafted on his banner, right, he does turn around very, very quickly. So you could be ready to pick him up with coins or with more stones. But that is everything you can expect on Global Dokkan from now until Saiyan Day. I know that's kind of a lot, but it's really, I think it's important to know what lies ahead. You know, we need to take advantage of that global foresight. You know, with all the talk of the super full power Saiyan 4, people wanted the versions to sync. Right now, we have an extreme advantage, right? Outside of worldwide, outside of that super full power Saiyan 4 Goku, we could tell already, there's not much we need to be worried about summoning for, unless you're a big Heroes fan or Turles is your favorite character. Between now and November, aside from Worldwide, there isn't much to summon for after the anniversary. Then, between Worldwide and Saiyan Day, outside of the Full Power Super Saiyan 4, again, not much to summon for, unless you're somebody who's counting on the New Year's step up. So I think it's really important to know what's lying ahead, and who knows, things could change. This year could be different beyond any year we've had before. Who knows? But I just wanted to give you guys this quick global timeline. If you guys liked the video, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And in the comments down below, let me know of the banners we know that are coming up, what are you looking forward to the most? I know me personally, that Super Full Power Saiyan 4 Goku and the GT Duo on the 8th anniversary, but would love to hear what you are anticipating in the comments down below. Maybe you have some ideas for Worldwide you'd like to share, let me know. Otherwise, guys, as always, thanks for watching, and aloha.